You know what? It is just so good to get out and enjoy a barbecue, especially after that long winter we had. But when you pack those snacks, it doesn't mean they have to be unhealthy snacks. And it's all about, also watching exactly what you eat. And we've got a health expert to talk about this morning, Pat Baird. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Of course.
Well, as a registered dietitian, we kind of look at what people are eating, and maybe there are food patterns. One thing we can say about barbecues is the pattern is the food tends to be high in calories, fat, cholesterol, and sodium.
But it doesn't have to be, though.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So we're going to talk about all of those, but first of all, I really want to start out by talking about choosing beverages carefully. And clearly people like to drink at a barbecue.
Of course they do.
So here's the recommendation is moderate your alcohol intake, maybe even alternate a beer with a glass of water. The reason is that it's hot, so you're sweating a lot.
Right.
Alcohol is a diuretic, so you're losing fluid. That intensifies the effect. Water,
of course.
That's
a big thing.
All-time go-to beverage.
I was surprised to see Coke here, actually.
Yes, I know you were. Okay, so this is
sugar is scary to me.
She's going to say moderation.
And sugar is not the enemy. That's exactly right, Sam. Is these Coke minis, I think, are one of the best things that have ever been invented. It's a small, satisfying can of soda. It's less than 100 calories, and then you can move on. You can have a glass of water. You might want to have a glass of wine. But demonizing foods really doesn't work.
Right.
We were talking before, sugar isn't the enemy.
Right, of course.
Fat isn't the enemy.
Just moderate it.
It's the moderation.
Right.
And speaking of fat,
what do we got?
all right, is we want to try to have trimmer cuts of meat. So you want to look for beef. Yes, beef has got lots of great nutrition.
Of course.
But without all the marbling or the fat.
But that's what makes it taste good.
Well, this can make it.
I think it still
what
tastes
can
good.
make
No,
it.
it does, it does. But I'm
Well,
just saying the fat is what makes meat taste juicy. And
Well, it makes it
tender.
juicy and it makes it tender, but if you do a marinade, okay, with lots of spices and herbs, no calories, all right?
I like that.
Use a little bit less oil and you can bring up those flavors.
And things like
Good
poultry
idea.
too, really good things that you can have too. I think personally chicken tastes just as good as beef does when you're grilling it.
On the grill, and so does seafood.
Yeah.
And so this is another great place. I know Sam can't figure out that you could ever have a barbecue without salt on everything.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
And again, it's flavor, it's herbs, it's spices, it's picking up some hot sauce, just plain, not even barbecue
And one of the
sauce.
things with a lot of the marinades that exist, and I've seen it too, it doesn't have to have a lot of fat in a marinade. You can just have a little bit of olive oil inside the marinade,
That's what
and
she
it ends
said.
up being
Yeah,
healthy.
Exactly
and to
right.
add more veggies if you're stocking up on veggies.
I'll be
then
honest
you don't
with
eat
you.
as much
Yeah.
meat.
We know we've had this conversation before where I've said that I'm not a huge vegetable person and I try and save money. It doesn't cost that much money for some of this stuff, and when you put it on the grill, it is so much better than it is when you just like steam it. So much better.
Great
tasting.
point, and especially now with farmers markets are all out, produce is a lot less expensive than it was 3 months ago. Corn on the cob, grilled zucchini,
Oh, it's
grilled
so cheap.
onions.
It's really not expensive at all for those things.
Okay, now again, I have to be the dietitian here.
Yeah.
So what's my bottom line? It's vitamins, minerals, water. Fruits and vegetables are loaded with water, fiber, and those phytonutrients. That means the colors also contain antioxidants. You were talking before about boosting the immune system.
Right.
This is the way you do it.
That's great.
Right, we're starting to run out of time. So.
Okay, but this is really important, and food safety. A lot of times when people grill at home, they think, oh, I'm home, everything is safe. This needs to be outside at the grill. Lots of hand sanitizers, wipes to keep your hands clean. You can't touch raw chicken, and then
Sure,
course
yeah,
not.
you gotta
toss
be
a
careful.
salad.
Yeah.
All right. You want to have the right equipment. It's not just spatulas and tongs. It's food thermometers.
That's a really, really important one.
It is, because you want to cook to the right temperature. All of this is on the Good Morning Connecticut website.
Yeah, of
and
course.
keep lots of cold packs outside, thermal bags, so that's where you keep your potato salad or macaroni salad.
Pat, thank you so much. You're doing this job, you're making this job so easy here. Some great advice, and like she said, if you need more information, you can always head to WTNH.com. Sam is gonna buy this chocolate milk.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to drink it.
He's gonna
Good,
drink it.
yes, Sam. Calcium, vitamin D.
He's gonna
Drink
pick
that
it up.
milk.